A plague of spiritual emergencies. As we have noted, Hatha Yoga is alleged to be purely for physical fitness and devoid of the mysticism involved in other yogas. Such a claim is clearly false. Yoga is yoga, and all of the positions and breathing exercises are specifically designed for yoking with Brahman, the universal all of Hinduism. If the goal is physical fitness, one should adopt an exercise program developed for that purpose, not one designed for reaching godhood in moksha. In one of the most authoritative Hatha Yoga texts, the 15th century Hatha Yoga Pradipika, still available today, its author, Yogaswami Svatmarama, lists Lord Shiva, one of Hinduism's Trimurti, or triad of highest gods that also includes Brahma and Vishnu, as the first Hatha Yoga teacher. Hindus honor Shiva as the destroyer. No wonder yoga can be so destructive. Terrifying experiences, reported Brain Mind Bulletin, quote, are common among people involved in yoga, Eastern meditation, and other pagan spiritual disciplines, end quote. Drawing on transpersonal psychology and various spiritual traditions, the mental health profession in the United States changed its views concerning certain behavior and delusions that it had long considered to be symptoms of mental illness. Instead, in an amazing turnaround of definition, it began to credit these symptoms to spiritual development. With increasing numbers of people practicing various types of Eastern meditation and yoga, such crises have reached epidemic proportions. In 1980, attempting to deal with the rampant spiritual destruction, Christina Groff, longtime practitioner of Hatha Yoga, organized the Spiritual Emergency Network, or SEN, with the support of her husband, Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine professor Stanislav Grof. A leading LSD authority, Grof was co-inventor of transpersonal psychology with Abraham Maslow and Anthony Sutik. SEN coordinates numerous regional centers throughout the world, involving more than 1,000 professionals who allegedly, quote, understand the nature of spiritual awakening, end quote. They attempt to advise individuals who are experiencing the terrors that almost inevitably, sooner or later, overtake those dabbling in Eastern mysticism. Promotional material says, quote, trained graduate students in the School of Professional Psychology at the California Institute for Integral Studies respond to each caller, providing assistance and educational information regarding spiritual emergence. They can also make referrals to licensed mental health professionals in the caller's area, end quote. The advisors are, quote, respectful of spiritual experience, familiar with a number of spiritual traditions, and qualified to work with various areas of difficulty, end quote. So now, in the enlightenment of this new understanding, it is considered quite normal that spiritual emergence through the self-realization achieved by yoga should lead to spiritual emergencies. And what is offered to these tormented souls? Not biblical truth and salvation in Christ, which would bring real deliverance, but the bankrupt theories of psychology that can only deepen their bondage.
This message continues on the following disc.